Yo, 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 what is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, sheeps and goats, lions and tigers, what is going on? Today I have a little bit of a story to tell y'all, so get ready, get your popcorn, get your drink, get your matcha, whatever you gonna drink to watch this video, because today, this story involves my experience with one of my prospects. And this prospect is Prospect 2. I will not be naming this prospect because, you know, who the fuck do I look like naming a prospect, nigga? Bitch ass nigga. But anyway, we are going to be getting into this little story time of how everything went left with Prospect 2. But I will be calling Prospect 2 S or Serena, even though Serena kind of sounds close to another prospect that isn't Prospect 1. I already had my fair share, you know, with Prospect 3. And if I say her name, I will be spazzing out on the ground, crying, doing all this types of bullshit. So this is why we are talking about Prospect 2, because I don't really give a shit about Prospect 2. Yeah, I know, it sounds kind of crazy considering, you know, she's one of my prospects. I actually had a little bit of experience with her. I had some fun with her. However, there is some drawbacks, severe drawbacks, and this is how the prospect act, aka Serena. So, I'm gonna dive into that right now. Hopefully y'all niggas enjoyed this video, and don't complain. This video will be kind of long, but we'll make it as short as possible. But 3 years ago, I actually met the prospect, and let's say I kind of liked her. But before we get into that, 3 years ago, before I met her, I actually used to talk to this girl that I also liked. But seeing that she didn't really like me back, I was like, okay, I'm off you. That's when I met Prospect 2, because her friend put me onto Prospect 2. I got her Instagram and shit, we started talking, we started chatting it up. As usual, that's how people usually meet nowadays. Considering this generation really mostly uses the internet to meet other people and other people and other people. It really is a continuous cycle. But, see, with Prospect 2, aka Serena, I actually, you know, I thought she was cool, I thought she was chill, I thought she was, you know, just some regular girl that just wanted to, you know, acquire some friends. But there was one thing that was kind of off about her. She was kind of ghetto. And I looked at her one good time, and I'm like, oh, she's one of those wannabes. I was mad disappointed. But I didn't even give a fuck, because like, hey, some people aren't your type, some people are not going to be just like you know, you're different from them. But I really thought to myself, yo, this girl is white acting black. But this was all first impressions. I thought she was white, but no, she's one of the demons. But we will get to why that's bad in a second. So if you don't know what these demons I refer to, they're basically Guyanese or coolie people. She is a coolie girl, but hey, still bad. But the problem is, I kind of like these types of girls, so I didn't really care what red flags was thrown at me. Yeah, I know, I had no self-respect, I didn't have no awareness back then, but shut up, I know better now. But yeah, I had to really go through different phases, obviously. But here's the main problem. I actually started catching feelings sophomore year. Freshman year, I didn't give a single fuck about this girl once. It was better for me not to care about her, because what it would lead to eventually, but we're not even at that part yet, but we're almost there. Just bear with me. But talking to somebody every day is going to make you like them. This only goes for a man talking to a woman. You feel me? And it also depends on how that girl makes you feel. If she's a friend making you feel like she can be your girlfriend, it is not your fault if you catch feelings. Remember that, boys. But yeah, the more I spoke to her, the more, you know, I started feeling shit. I started staying up for her at night, you know, just to talk about shit, random shit every fucking day. I didn't like it, not one bit. But yeah, anyways, as this continued, I started to obviously feel things. And then the beginning of of sophomore year commences. And that is where every fucking thing goes downhill between me and her. And this is why I hate her to this day. But like I said, I don't care about this prospect anymore because I cut her off a while ago. Somebody is not gonna believe that. But I realized I was getting my dick played with, so I didn't really want to be around her anymore. But we're not even at that part yet. So sophomore year comes, and I'm just texting her. I actually started to talk to her in person. Yeah, you see the build-up, right? Yeah, it's amazing. It feels great. No. But to me back then, this was the greatest thing to ever happen to me, because like, oh shit, the wait might be worth it. Yeah, no, 3 years down the drain, talking to somebody, thinking I would actually pull them successfully. No, this is why I call her a prospect, because she's nothing now. She literally fucking wasted my time for 3 years straight. What a bit. But I do not wish to actually carry any hate or resentment towards the prospect, because that is me showing feelings towards the prospect. And obviously with your prospects, you are not allowed to share any type of feelings, or better yet, even utter them. But this fucking drew the line. Like, why would you want to talk to me for 3 years, make me feel like I could be your boyfriend, and then just fucking lead me on to the end of time just for another nigga to do it in 30 seconds. And that literally happened in sophomore year. She basically had interest in some other nigga that was my friend. He still is my friend. I've been giving him the thunderous dap-ups of the century every time I'm in front of that stupid. No, I won't say that, but you get the drift. And then more things actually happened in sophomore year. I actually was talking to one of my mans at a very, very, let's say, funny night. And this was during when war was happening, right? I told that nigga, like, yo, bro, tell this girl I like her before I get my house bombed into flames. And that's exactly what he did, just for my house not to be bombed or flamed. And I was kind of embarrassed, and I felt stupid. And all that led to me cutting her off and never talking to her again, because my feelings were invalidated and discarded. And yeah, that's about it for this video. I hope this teaches you not to ever try and reopen messages with your prospects. Maybe I hope that teaches you something. But anyway, peace.